So with me now, I have the awesome Skam.
Yes.
Hashtag.
That's gone.
Oh, has it gone?
The hashtag's gone.
It's still on your flyers.
Yeah, we're just really shit and we're really old and we're not really fucking clue what we're doing. So.
Sorry, what's your names?
I'm Steve.
Steve.
I'm Matt.
You know that much at least.
Yeah.
That's the point.
When we came up with the name all those many years ago, we thought it would be really cool to have something after it. You know, a bit like therapy with the exclamation mark.
Even though it's therapy.
Yeah. Okay. And so we were like, yeah, let's put a hash after it because that'd be great. And then it just came back.
No,
painful.
well, let's be honest. Then Twitter was invented.
Yeah. So
the hashtag Skam.
when did you start?
When did you don't want to know, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Well, me and Steve, we were talking about this the other day. Me and Steve have been gigging together for about 15 years.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I'm only 26. So.
It was great. Then pubs when we were 11.
Dave Grohl started his first band at 13.
Well, me and Steve, 15 years we've been gigging. So I mean, Skam is like its form it's in now. It's been about 4 years, isn't it? I mean, I think 2012 was like the real significant when we got picked up for the Answer tour. March 2000.
The name Skam's about 7 years old, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, we were potting around with it. We had Skam, we had Mask.
Smack.
You like those 4 letters, don't you?
But the cool thing about Skam is it's just like Skam. It's out there, but the general feeling with it, it's not necessarily like a hard rock name nowadays. You know, like you have fashions with names, don't you? So now it's like these long names, like, you know, I'll see you around the corner. You know what I mean? And we're just Skam. But people think it's
to the point.
Yeah, I think people like Scar,
Yeah.
whatever, where...
It seemed like a good idea at the time. We really wanted a name that was like nondescript, no like preconceptions. I went through stages of hating it, and then, but nowadays it's just like one syllable. It's all good.
That works really well at one syllable. So, yeah. But like it is.
At least you can say it when you're drunk.
So I actually saw you guys supporting Electric Mary last week at Rock City.
What show?
Yeah.
That was a show. I was wearing this T-shirt, by the way, and you said to me on stage, "That's a great T-shirt," and I said, "Thank you very much." And you were supposed to wear one today, and then saw me wearing it again.
Well,
for what a tramp! He's only got one T-shirt.
I thought I didn't want to take away anything. You know what? You get a lot of attention. You got a cool T-shirt. I didn't want to like detract from that.
You're just a great band on the stage. Just get lots of attention. Probably get more attention than I ever will.
Yeah.
all right, okay. So, albums then. When did you release your first album?
First album was It's Come to This. That was done January 2012. I mean, it was a great thing really because we were like self-funded at that point, weren't we? So we just kind of went into the studio, we just laid it down, and it was at the time we just spoke about getting something down that we could be proud of. So we went into the studio, we recorded and released. Come out in January. By March, we were on tour with the Answer in the Union, weren't we? Doing like the UK and Irish.
I remember you.
How did you get picked up for that then? Did you
It was just
push
like
promo your stuff out?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we dropped it out. We
worked hard.
We have PR company and whatever, and that all got dropped out there, and it was just really well received. We got picked up, and before we knew, we were on tour. And it was just.
I remember you went to see the Black Spiders, and you collared the Black Spiders after the show.
Because they both played here the last year.
Yeah.
So was you here last year?
We didn't come last year. The year before we were here. But Matt went to see him. Well, you know, around 2012 sometime. Collared the Black Spiders after the show, and they were supporting Airborne at Rock City, and said to him like, you know what do we need to do? This is what we're doing, and how do we get on tour with a band like Airborne and all that kind of thing? And they said, have you got a CD? And Matt said, yeah, but you know, it's nothing special. Like,
really big deal.
Yeah, I don't really want to give it to you. And he was like, well, that's it then, isn't it? You've answered your own question. If you haven't got a product that you want to give me, then you need to sort it out. So Matt came back and said we need to sort ourselves out. So we decided to go and record our own album.
So is it safe to say then you don't take this whole thing too seriously? You just enjoy playing and jamming?
I think our ethos with it, I mean, I think the way that the industry is, if you took it too seriously, you just get bogged down, and I just don't think you'd last. But we're kind of serious about what we do, but we have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
And try and not take ourselves too seriously. You know what I mean?
You sort of noticed that on stage with your facial expressions.
Well, that's it. I mean, to me, like that organic rock and roll thing is just about having a good time, having a few beers, meeting up with guys like yourself and having a chinwag. If you got bogged down and you got too serious, you end up turning into you too. You know what I mean?
And releasing a really shit album for free worth 50 billion, wasn't it stupid?
You know,
It's a weird thing. You have to take it a little bit serious.
Yeah, of course you do.
And because we love what we do so much, we want to do that more, and we want to do it to more people, and we want to do it to bigger crowds, because it's so much fun and so cool that, but you have to then do the serious side of it to get those opportunities, you know. And so we don't really take it that seriously, but I don't want that to come across like we don't care, because we really do. Yeah.
And what was it like touring with Electric Mary? Or did you just do the one show?
We did a few dates with them again. What was it, back in 2012? Yeah.
The year after 13.
That was a busy year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2012. Yeah, we did a few dates with them. Steve was a big fan, and he kind of introduced us to Electric Mary. It was one of those like, Jesus Christ, check this record out, fantastic record. So I managed to land a few gigs with them, gigging with them last week. It's just a great band, aren't they? It's just really, really great. I mean, I always say the
It's a bit of a
same.
sex pest, if I'm honest.
Yeah. But I always say the same
He was
thing
licking his
about
own clit earlier.
He's great.
I say the same thing about Electric Mary, and I don't mean it to come across as bad, but they're kind of underrated for what they do. Because
Apparently in this country they are.
they're really underrated, and they're just fantastic. And I think like tonight, their performance kind of sums up. You need to watch them
so
once.
good.
You need to watch them once, and you're on board, aren't you? That's the great thing about Electric Mary.
Who else would you like to tour with then? You've toured with The Answer, you've done a few days with Electric Mary. Who else? Are you fans of The Answer?
Yeah,
Definitely, man. Yeah, I mean that was a bit of a double headline thing with The Answer and the Union. And you're like, you know, doing gigs with like Luke Morley from Thunder and side project. It's pretty cool. You know?
A couple of years ago,
That's because you're Leicester based, isn't it?
yeah, we keep talking about it a couple of years ago, but when the Answer offer came through, we also got offered Blackstone Cherry. And I'd love to have done both, but they were at the same time.
Right.
So we just had to literally weigh up logistics, didn't we? You know, and just figure out which ones we were actually possible to do. So, but we're rock fans, and it sounds a bit cliched, but that's what we always say to people: is we play music we really enjoy, and we love going out and watching bands. And you know, just a few months before we went on tour with The Answer, you know, we've been to see them. Black Spiders as well. I would love to do a tour with Black Spiders. I think they're great.
So if you're seeing this,
yeah.
So what else you got coming up for the rest of the year, next year? What's in the near future for you guys?
Well, we're currently on tour, so we've got a few more dates.
Which dates are they? Do you know?
Yeah,
Off the top of your head?
we're in Oxford tomorrow, and then we play Guildford Sunday. We've got a few days off, then we've got a gig in Leicester O2.
We're playing
And then
tomorrow with Massive
Yeah,
in Oxford.
we've had a few gigs with those guys, yeah.
They're a great band.
Good guys as well, really nice chaps. We've had lots of fun with those last couple of days. And then
We've got Panic Lockstock.
we've got a bit of a
is
last
pretty
minute,
cool.
bit of a last minute Leicester show on the 25th,
Yeah.
which is with a band called Lieutenant,
Yeah.
which I'm really looking forward to seeing. They sound like a cool band. And then Rockstock will be our last show of the year, won't it? So I'm going to take Christmas off and relax for a bit.
And next year maybe start a new album.
Next year,
Nice meeting you, man.
it's one of those things. I've
See
said
how
it
it
already
goes.
today. We can't really talk about it too much, but we've got some.
I hate it when people say
Yeah.
that. Well, what's the point of
Yeah,
being here
I know.
then?
we've got some plans in place. We can't really, but we're going to certainly be out on tour.
What do you mean you can't say too?
Well, you know what I mean. We're going to be out on tour in the summer, and
tell
we've
you,
got
it's
a
fine.
single release, you know. So
No, but are you planning on a new album? There's some big things coming.
We're going to try and go out and go squeeze as much as we can out of this album through most of the first half of next year. We've got another single, hopefully, coming out at some point after Christmas, maybe like March, April time. And then we're going to put something big, like a decent set of dates throughout the summer or something like that. And then towards the end of the year, then we'll start looking at new tracks and albums and see if we've got some new material.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it already. No, I am, seriously. I really like you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be buying the new album as soon as I get 5 minutes to take a shit and finish editing stuff.
But I'm really-
I will buy your new album. Your album. No, I will, because I really do like it.
Really quite excited about some of the stuff I don't know if you know, we've got a slight lineup change. Neil, who's on drums now with
Yeah.
us, our new drummer, has only been with us since August. But we've started jamming out some new tunes, and what he's bringing to the table is epic. So
Good.
really excited about what we're doing.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys.
Cheers, man.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the beer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks a lot.
Get in touch, Black Spiders. Yeah.